The San Marcos River is known for its vibrant, clear, and full of life feel and appearance. However, with some in the community not paying attention to where their trash goes, the river is in need of a major cleanup. The Keep San Marcos Beautiful coordinator, Amy Kerwin, is seeking volunteers to help with this year's effort.
On not just the river itself and the river banks, but focusing on 4 major watersheds, which will be Purgatory Creek, Willow Springs Creek, Sesames Creek, and Sink Creek.
The Great Texas River Cleanup will be held on March 7th. This is an opportunity for the community to get involved in a conservation effort.
And the cleanup goes for the whole length, 90 miles of the San Marcos River, so from the headwaters all the way down to where the San Marcos River meets the Guadalupe River and near Gonzales.
The goal for this year's cleanup extends beyond the river itself to include creeks and tributaries. Organizers say there is much to do.
The goal is to try to capture trash before it actually floats down those creeks and tributaries and makes it into the river.
The effort will not only clear the river of trash, it will also serve to educate people about how to conserve one of the city's valuable resources. For Bobcat Update, I'm David Cornwell.
Sustainability is a catchword in the environmental movement. It's the desire to preserve resources for future generations. The Environmental Service Committee at Texas State is committed to the cause.
So we'll just be out there engaging with the students and letting them know, like, hey, the ESC is here and this is what we've done.
The ESC distributes funds to promote environmental improvement projects. Many people share a common interest in preservation.
Today's just a great day to just kind of talk about what we're doing as humans to the earth and what we can do to, just be more friendly towards the earth.
Earth Day provides an excellent opportunity to remind faculty and students alike that what nature provides must be sustained and renewed. Texas State student-run organizations and the Environmental Service Committee help spread environmental awareness and respect to Mother Nature. For Bobcat Update, I'm Sierra King.
A 2014 survey about online harassment by the Pew Research Center found 26% of 18 to 24-year-old women say they've been stalked online. Dr. Hilary Lambert, a counselor at Texas State, says cyberbullying can cause a feeling of uneasiness.
Really increases people's risk of developing things like depression, low self-esteem, anxiety, and I think in some rare cases things like suicidal thoughts or thoughts of hurting others.
A University of Washington study found women who reported being cyberbullied were 3 times more likely to meet the clinical criteria for depression. And if the cyberbullying was connected to unwanted sexual advances, the odds of depression doubled. When victims are in this situation, they might feel embarrassed or trapped. Dr. Lambert says having a friend to talk to can help counteract the negative feelings.
It's really important to reach out to trusted friends and family. I mean, your social support system is going to be probably the best people to reach out to first.
According to Dr. Lambert, every 1 in 4 students will be bullied over the internet. If you or anyone you know is being affected by it, it is recommended you reach out before it's too late.
The Hispanic Policy Network and Texas State are working together to provide scholarships. Students who are awarded the scholarships will receive funds to help them with tuition as well as room and board. Applications are due April 1st at the Hispanic Policy Network and can be sent by email. Students will have to submit 2 letters of recommendation and a 2-page essay explaining their future goals. For more information on how to apply and eligibility requirements, visit the HPN website at hispanicpolicy.org.
The Arbor Day Foundation has again recognized Texas State University for its conservation efforts. The university is the recipient of the Foundation's Tree Campus Award. The award reflects the university's commitment to urban forest management. The Arbor Day Foundation was impressed by how environmentally friendly and visually pleasing the campus is to visitors, students, and faculty. Construction projects on campus are incorporating more greenery, which impressed the foundation. The university was first recognized by the Arbor Day Foundation in 2011.
More than 1 million people in the United States are living with HIV or AIDS, and 1 in 5 don't know it. The only way to fight AIDS is to come together as a community. I'm Mondo Guerra, and I am living with HIV. Each year, AIDS Walk Austin raises funds for education, prevention, and services, and reminds us that AIDS is far from over. Do your part to save lives and prevent new infections. Register for AIDS Walk Austin, and together we will see AIDS as a thing of the past.
As the number of protesters in Hong Kong dwindle down, police are still trying to detain the pro-democratic demonstrations. Political science professor Jeremy Wells says the strong aspect of the protests have made the government reluctant to reclaim the neighborhoods.
So what we have now is really just a standoff between the few remaining protesters that are holding on to these neighborhoods and to these barricaded streets, and the government, which is trying to not reignite protests.
Wells said that even though China is our neighboring country, the demonstrations in Hong Kong will have no effect on the U.S. The protests have primarily been focused in the city of Hong Kong and show no threat to the Beijing regime. For KTSW News, I'm Sierra King. Trained therapy dogs will be at the Alkic Library starting tomorrow, where students and faculty will get the chance to pet a dog while studying or reading to help ease the stress off of final exams. This is the second time the Alkic Library will be hosting therapy dogs for students. This semester they will have 2 locations with dogs, the main floor under the stairway and on the 4th floor by Slack. Alkic Library's very own Kay Heatherly mentions how many dogs will be in each location.
We actually did a survey and asked people to rate their stress levels, and overwhelmingly students said, they felt happier and they were able to forget their finals for a little while.
The Alkic Library is teaming up with Austin's Divine Canines, who will be rotating the dogs every hour, giving the library a chance to have more dogs available for students. Heatherly talks about how students last semester saw a difference after interacting with therapy dogs.
Well, this semester we are offering the therapy dogs in 2 locations, and we'll have 2 dogs in one location and 1 dog in the other location. That would be Slack on the 4th floor of the library and the 2nd floor of the library in the instant theater space. Same place we did it last semester.
To see the therapy dogs, you can go to Alkic starting tomorrow, and they'll be there again Monday and Tuesday of next week. They'll be on the main floor under the stairs and on the 4th floor by Slack. For specific times, you can check out the library's website at library.txstate.edu. For KTSW News, I'm Sierra King.
Directed by the award-winning documentarian Harry Lynch, Switch presents energy visionary Dr. Scott Tinker as he travels the world to leading energy sites. He seeks the truth from the international leaders of government, industry, and academia to help discover a path to our energy's future. Director Harry Lynch gives us some insight on the kind of questions the film answers and the importance of global change in using energy.
So Switch tries to basically look at what we think are kind of some of the most pressing questions about energy resources. For example, coal is dirty, but we hear a lot about it making it clean. Are we going to be able to clean it up? There was awful lot of talk about oil running out for several years. So, is it running out or is it not? And so we basically try to look at all those questions. Energy awareness, the scale of the energy challenge and the energy use, and then energy efficiency, even personal energy efficiency, and how that makes a difference.
The screening of the documentary Switch will be held today at 5 p.m. in the LBJ Student Center Teaching Theater to give a discussion on the energy issues that drive our world. For KTSW News, I'm Sierra King.
Clock is stopped with 7:10 to go as both teams go to their benches. And tell you what, Sierra, we're going to take a break as well. 7:10 to go in the first half. The Red Wolves 18, the Bobcats 16. I'm back in a moment with more Bobcat basketball on KTSW and TXStateBobcats.com.
Hello, hello. You're listening to KTSW San Marcos. Sierra King here at the top of Old Main. Just a quick Sunbelt Conference update. We have Monroe leading Lafayette 32-28 with 54 seconds left in the first half. And we have Georgia State at South Alabama, with Georgia State leading Alabama 20-17 with 9:23 left in the first half. And we also have the Chiefs playing the Colts with the Chiefs leading the Colts 31-10, 1:51 left in the second quarter. Stay tuned for more Bobcat basketball.
Thank you very much, Sierra. Sierra, a busy afternoon. She was also the producer of the women's game played here at Strand Coliseum earlier this afternoon.
Hey Bobcat fans, it's halftime between Texas State and Arkansas State, with the Red Wolves leading with a score of 33-27. In other Texas State athletic news, just 2 days after upsetting the Sun Belt Conference preseason favorite, the Texas State women's basketball team returned to Strahan Coliseum earlier today for the conference game number 2 against the Arkansas State Red Wolves. The Red Wolves took the win 87-71. This was the Bobcats' first ever meeting with the Red Wolves. In other scores from the Sun Belt Conference, we have Louisiana Lafayette at Louisiana Monroe today, with Lafayette leading Monroe 41-37 with 15:51 left in the second half. And we have University of Little Rock, Arkansas at UT Arlington, with Little Rock leading 24-16 with 10:40 left in the first half. In the NBA, we have the San Antonio Spurs playing tonight at home against the LA Clippers at 7:30. And for some NFL playoffs update, we have the Chiefs playing the Colts right now, with the Chiefs leading 38-10 with 13:39 left in the third quarter. And we have the Saints taking on the Eagles tonight at 7:10. So stay with us here on KTSW 89.9, your official home for Bobcat basketball.